Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Reef. So, today we cleaned out the sump, all of it. I got, as you see there, I've got the MaxiJet 1200, and this is just cleaning the return pump section. I used it to first suck off the detritus and stuff that was collected on the intake guard. I got some of it off. I started sucking more out, and then it actually clogged the MaxiJet because there was so much down in there. I did use the little vacuum attachment on it that I bought from Bulk Reef Supply, and it works really, really well. I really like it a lot, but unfortunately the sump is what's the word I'm looking for? A little crowded. It's a pretty tight working confines, to the point that it's a little difficult to have it on and like work the pump around so that the pump is still underwater and all of that. But it did work really well. I did take off the cover guard once I had gotten some of it sucked clean, and took it in and just brushed it out quick. So that was good. I did vacuum out the entirety. There's the actual vacuum attachment. I lost the little cover plate on it. I don't know where it is. It's in there somewhere. It's somewhere in the sump. I just don't know where currently. So I have to go in tomorrow and go hunt that down. But I scrubbed all of the walls. The only section I didn't clean out was the refugium area. Now, why? So, the refugium, we want to have some detritus in there that the snails and the copepods and the amphipods that are living in that section can actually consume, eat, and reproduce. So we don't want to make that area a sterile area, where we want the rest of the sump to be a quote-unquote sterile area per se. In that overflow section from the refugium into the return pump area, I did put the sponge filter just to kind of catch any gunk, and we're getting some micro bubbles up in the display, so I also wanted to kind of stop that. So I put that sponge filter there. It's probably only going to make it a day or two before I have to clean it out. And I'll probably be looking for a more long-term solution for that, because there really should be something there collecting it. That's why the return section got so ungodly dirty. I added more microbacter today. The skimmer was running super wet as well, pulling tons of gunk out of the water column, which is really good. Like, that's what we need it to do. I also cleaned off this was a good time, since I had it out, to clean off the ATO portion. Just wiped it off. I wiped off the optical sensors, because the last thing we need is one of the optical sensors failing. Right? And I also made sure that the hole wasn't covered. But now the initial section, which is where technically the skimmer would go in this specific sump, is completely vacuumed out. Everything is pristine in there. I did order some new Kato, because our Kato in our refugium section is just not doing great. So I'm also maybe looking for some other macroalgae options that we could use to better serve our needs, that won't constantly suffer. But that's all I've got for today. I really appreciate all the support, and have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.